track with ARTIXAN. Feeling like I'm rapping off a Xan in comparison. Better take a stand like I put you in a trance. Finna hypnotize you, make you dance. Hops here with a laxative. Got their ass running like an Amex. And I'll be quick to burst your bubble. Only feeling I'm catching is that you're trouble. Say that I'm the only one, but like you're drunk, you're seeing double. I'll be mixing up emotions in my cups. I got a couple. Double parking already, don't want a memory of tomorrow. Sipping on this Henny, think I drank too many. I'll be down 20 rounds. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hammers Fans United and welcome back to round 4 of the match prediction show. We are filming this literally half hour after the Man United victory against Liverpool. So yeah, we've worked out the scores. We're going to reveal them right now on camera and then we will proceed with the round 4 predictions. Right, so before we start, Russell, how you doing today?
Yeah, good, mate. Like I said, I'm intrigued to see what the scores are, see if I can retain my lead, and I'm still in shock from the Sunday result. And yeah, like I say, bit of yin and yang with what's going on with our teams right now, but I'm sure it'll settle down. Still think we've got a bit of a problem with the positioning right now. I still think I should be where you are, Titch. You guys below the Leeds lot as it stands. But for now, it's your show, so you can keep it in your format. But
yeah,
you know, maybe one day we'll get to where we're really at. But yeah, good man. I'm enjoying it right now. It's good times.
Cieran, how you doing?
Good, mate. Good. Another beautiful day in paradise, apparently. And yeah, lovely. I did get up early and I watched that Man United game. And that was a shock to all of us, I think. Not a shock that it wouldn't be a tough game, but a shock that Man United actually won. Yeah. But there you go, yeah. No, I'm sort of pleased for Ten Hag because I'm a big fan of Ten Hag, not so much Man United. I'm pleased for him that he threw out them youngsters out there and they battled away and done him proud, I think. They've done well.
Clippy?
I'm good, mate. Yeah, I'm all good, mate.
Where's your clipboard? I bet it's right there, isn't it?
Right here, mate. Don't you worry.
There it is.
Just baby, don't leave me anywhere.
The trusty clipboard.
Far away, that.
Stuart, obviously, in disabled team, just done a watch along, finished that, and then he's straight here to do this recording. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get straight into the scores, and then I can break down how we got those points. Right. So we'll start with me because for the first time, I'm in last place with 17 points. That is not good. Stuart came third with 22 points. Now, I'm going to say this. Cieran actually came first on 38, but because of this bloody card count I introduced, and I did give everybody a little heads up and say, 40 would be average. There was actually 40 cards. Russell went for 42. So we needed 3 more in this game of Man United for Cieran to win it and actually get it bang on the nose. Anyway, Russell gets 10 points for that. And because of that, he is at the top on 41 points. So I'll say that again. Russell, 41 points. Cieran, 38 points. Stuart, 22. And I got 70. Now watch this. If I break this down, you'll see how disgruntled I could be. Right, so Russell got 2 correct results, 2 points. He didn't get any correct scores. He got 4 correct team goals, 4 points. He got 2 lots of corners, 20 points, and he got 1 first goal scorer, and then he got the total cards. Cieran got 3 correct results, no correct score, 5 correct team goals, 3 correct corners. I did say this would be his week for corners. No first goal scorer, and Cieran ended up with 38 points. Stuart got 3 correct results, 1 correct score, 4 correct team goals, 1 corners, no first goal scorer, 22 points. I scored 3 correct results, 1 correct score, 4 correct team goals, no corners, and 1 first goal scorer. So anyway, that's the way the game is, and at some point it will be my week. Right, before Russell,
I'm not bothered. Like
before Russell speaks, I noticed when I was watching back doing the editing, Russell picked 8 on about 6 or 7 of his predictions. So he must have researched that 8 is probably an average score, and then he's gone 8. Couple ones 9, 7. That's it. So Russell, how do you feel this week?
I feel good. I think, Titch, because of the card thing, which obviously driving yourself, I'm going to give you a red card for bringing that out. You've got the red off the pitch. I'm feeling good, mate. I mean, it was, it's quite, it's nice to hear you with gritted teeth, kind of going through that bit just then. But it's good for me as an individual to try and win it, but more importantly for me and Stu as a team, to keep these hammers down there.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add up from last week as well. So then I can give it. I haven't done it yet. Right. So Cieran, what about you this week? Definitely a better week.
Well, you say that, but it weren't actually. It's probably my worst week for picking scores and players to score.
Yeah.
I think I've done better than all the other weeks and had less points because I didn't hit any corners at all.
Yeah.
This week it was my worst picking of where the real skill lies, and but I got lucky with 3 corners. So I'll take it because I'll say I didn't get any in the first 2 weeks, but maybe we were too generous on the points we give the corners.
Yeah.
Goals, I think
correct score should be 10, but it's done now. Yeah. You're right.
Because it's more of a skill to get that than it is getting the corners. Corners are just whatever. I mean, there's a couple of games there that should have been corners, and the referee gave them goal kicks. That'd drive you mad. So it's such a lottery, the corners. Whereas when you pick a score, I was more delighted with picking a 2-2 draw last week, and I thought, man, that was good. I got that right, 2-2. But the corners are, I was just lucky this week.
Stuart, what about you after this week?
Well, I hope you don't mind me saying this, Titch, but I owe Ali a massive apology. I called him mad because he said that Leeds were going to beat Chelsea 3-0.
Lee got that bang on the nose.
Well done, Lou.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I called him mad, but I apologise for that. But overall, I'm not competitive or out like that. I've always said that. But I'm glad I'm not bottom.
Well, I'm working this out now. Sorry, that's why I'm looking down. Right, I'll just say it as we're on air, and then I'll mock this up and we'll put it on the graphics. Right, so Russell, you currently have 116 points. Cieran, this ain't in no order. 116. Cieran, you've got 70, 81. Stuart, you've got 85. And I have got 89. So Russell, what did I say? You've got 116 or something?
Yeah, well, no, I'm happy with that.
So I think I'm still in second. I think because and Cieran is just a couple points behind Stuart now. I think.
I've closed the gap.
Yeah.
Closed it.
So I'll work out we'll have to when the video comes out, I'll work out that and then also the team.
Sorry about the dust in my trail. Sorry about the dust in your face right now. That's just me getting ahead.
It's a marathon, my friend, not a sprint. I was to be honest, I was just more happy that Cieran actually got those corners in because he was yet to get any. So I was like, I
was happy to get 1 corner, to get 3. Jesus Christ. So I was hoping I'd get the corners today. How many corners were in that this morning?
There was like 13 or 14, and the highest I think the highest we went was 11. Why is it doing that shit? Fuck's sake. Right, so we're going to get obviously into this week's fixtures. My notes just to see what I picked. Where the hell did I do this? Hold on. Oh yeah. Right. So Russell, as always, first to go. I don't mean you know what I mean.
Right. Okay. Then I'm just keeping an eye on Cieran. Cieran, you haven't got a pen on there. Have you? You're not jotting stuff down as I say things up.
No. Because I got up so early this morning, I managed. Geez, I actually researched what the fixtures were myself instead of. I usually ask Titch to send me to them, and I wrote them all down, mate. I've got all my picks, all my corners, and all my scores.
Okay, fair enough.
I done mine literally 5 minutes before we came on, as always. So, right. So the first fixture is Southampton v rejuvenated Manchester United.
Okay. Goal scorer.
No, corners. Why do you?
Oh, corners.
No, hey, goal scorer. No, he's goal scorer.
Oh, he's goal scorer.
Just trying to
Okay,
throw you off a bit.
our goal scorers. I've gone for Fernandes to score.
Oh, don't give me fucking Fernandes, that wanker. That wanker should not be allowed, right, to play in fucking the English Football League. He done it again today, right, with the big fucking dive. You know, and when they done the interview with him afterwards, I wanted them fucking commentators to say, why do you keep diving, mate? Because you keep getting booked for it. It's a disgrace. Should be out of the bloody game. Anyway, sorry, mate. Carry on.
Stuart
He does like
the
a
same way.
dive. He is very happy you put it. He's always like, oh, the whole world's against me on the pitch.
No,
It's one of them, isn't
Holy
it? Corners, I've gone for 7.
7 corners.
Yeah.
And your correct score.
I've gone for 1-2 to Manchester United.
Okay. Cieran, same game. Saints v Man United.
same game, yeah, mate. Yeah, I'm going to stick. I picked him before. I'm going to go with Rashford to score the first goal.
Yeah.
And especially, I'm delighted he scored today because that must just boost his confidence because that's what I think he needs. So I'm happy with that. I went for 8 corners,
Yeah.
but also a 2-1 win to Man United.
Okay. Clippy.
I went for Ward-Prowse to score first.
Mm.
Yeah.
I went for 8 corners.
Yeah.
And I also went for a 2-1 Man United win.
Bloody hell. All right. Well, surprisingly, just like Russell, I've also gone for Bruno Fernandes because I've got a feeling it might be a penalty. So yeah, Bruno Fernandes. I've gone for 13 corners.
Wow.
And unlike you lot, I went Southampton 1, Manchester United 3. So
Very quickly, Tish, I'll give you my reasons why I went Fernandes. I'm intrigued now. I watched the game today and I just thought he was breaking into the areas.
yeah, that as well. Yeah, he had a good
And
game.
he's on penalties, probably.
Exactly. Yeah.
All
he did
I
have a good game.
thought was him diving and him rolling around the ground when somebody touched his face. I didn't see anything good from him because that's what I concentrate on. What a fucking cheating bastard he is and shouldn't be in the game.
Yeah, and that's But for the point of the show, got to pick someone, and I've just got a feeling he is very annoying. So I've just got a feeling that it might be him. Right, moving on. Brentford v Everton.
I'm going to go pretty predictable. I think I'm going to go for Tony. He's in form. So Tony to score first. Corners. Let's go for 8 corners on that one.
Oh, 8 again, yeah.
8 corners.
Yeah.
Actually, I think everyone the other 2 went 8 in the last round. I think I went 7. So
Yeah, yours is 7 or 8, and then once you might do a 9. But anyway,
and then 2-1 to Brentford, I think.
2-1
Fucking hell. He's at it again, mate. The drone's here.
Yeah, I know. He's always at it. Cieran, Brentford v Everton.
Yeah, I went for Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played well the other day. Thought he was good. And I went for 9 corners, though. I didn't do the research of the average corners in the Premier League being 8 or whatever.
Fair player.
Slander.
I still, this is a tricky one, because I think I really sort of thought it might end up a draw this game. But I've gone for 2-1 to Brentford because I think I would like to see Everton stay down there. But, I went for 2-1 to Brentford.
Okay. Clippy?
Right, well, I've gone for something totally different, guys. I've gone Gray to score first goal.
Yeah.
I've gone 11 corners.
Yeah.
But I've gone 1-1.
Oh.
You're being a bit more exotic in your picks, Stu, I think.
Do you want exotic, yeah? Do you want exotic? Okay, cool. Right. I went for my first goal scorer, Pontus Jansson. How about
wow, that is a pick. Wow.
He's going to come up from a corner and bosh. Anyway.
You never know, though. It does happen like that. You never know.
Yeah. I've gone for 9 corners, which is the same as Cieran. And I've also gone for Brentford 2, Everton 1, which would mean they've scored 2 in each of their 4 games. But yeah, I'm going 2-1 Brentford.
Okay.
Right. Next game is West Ham's Conquerors against you lot. So Brighton v Leeds.
Top of the table clash, this.
Yeah, for now.
Top of the table. Well, I actually think Brighton. I think this will be. I think Brighton are a good little team. So I've gone for Welbeck to score first. I think Brighton will score first in this one.
Okay.
I've gone corners 7.
Oh, 7 or 8. Yep.
Yeah. And I've gone 1-1.
Okay.
It's a fucking drone. The drone is flying so close.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Right. Yeah. Well, I think we were at last week, the Leeds score. I think we're all about 6 goals out, weren't we? We sort of went 3-0 to the Chelsea.
Yeah.
Ended up the other way.
After Stuart said 1-0 Chelsea, I believe.
Okay. But right. Yeah, I went for Trossard
Okay.
to score for Brighton. I went for 8 corners in this and a 1-1 draw as well.
Wow. Right, Clippy, your boys.
Yeah, 3-0 leads now.
Right, no, right. Are you ready? I'm going to say this with a straight face. I've gone Aronson to open up the goal scoring for Leeds United.
Yeah, good lad. Good lad.
I've gone 9 corners.
Yeah.
And I've gone 1-0.
Ooh, 1-1.
Same as you, like, yeah?
Wow.
Right. I was going to go Aronson, but I didn't. I've gone for first goal scorer, Rodrigo. Is he the top scorer in the Premier League?
Yep.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
I've gone for Rodrigo. I've gone for 11 corners, and I've gone Brighton 1, Leeds United 2. That's my score.
Well,
I like
I'll
that.
take that. I'll be happy with that.
Fuck Brighton. Right. Wounded Chelsea against struggling Leicester, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've gone the same as last week. I think Sterling. I still think, even though he weren't that good against us, he did have a goal this last. I think Sterling will get the first goal. So I think Chelsea will do all right. I've gone for corners on this one. I've gone for 9.
Oh wow. You're feeling all right?
Yeah. I don't
9
want
corners splashing up.
Hey, look, I mean, when you're ahead, you don't want to change it too much. If it works, it works.
Yeah.
And I've gone 2-1 to Chelsea.
Oh no.
Just whatever he said, basically.
I can hear a drone.
Yeah,
Maybe his son's giving me inside information.
Traitor.
Sterling is huffing and puffing, isn't he? And you just can't get that first goal. A good finish the other day, and it was disallowed because it was offside. But I think he's got to kick off sooner or later, isn't he? He's got to. So that's why I went Sterling. He has to get his first goal of the season. So I thought I'd put it into this one. I think they missed Kante big time, actually, in that Leeds game. But and I went for 9 corners and also a 2-1 win for Chelsea.
Wow.
Exactly.
Clippy. Give us something different.
You're going to be pleased. Well, I don't know if you're going to be pleased or not, right? I've gone for Maddison to be the first goal scorer.
Okay. He's on a good form.
I've gone 10 corners.
Yeah.
But I've gone 1-1 because I just can't see Chelsea scoring more than 1 goal in the game. They're struggling to score 1.
Okay.
They are.
All right. Well, I think this is the 4th week in a row I've picked in Sterling because I got a feeling the week I don't pick him, he will score first. So, I'm staying with Sterling. I've gone, out there with the corners. I've gone 14.
Wow.
And I've also gone a bit out there with the scoreline. I'm saying Chelsea 4, Leicester 1.
Pressure makes you do funny things. And Tishy's definitely that there. Tishy's that showing you that.
Let me just remind you something. When I said Manchester United would score 2 goals last week, Stewart's words were, "Do you want to win this competition?" And Man United scored 2 goals, as I said they would. Anyway,
well done, Stu, pointing him off. Good lad.
I'm keeping my gob shut this time.
right. So speaking of that game, obviously now we're on to Liverpool against Bournemouth.
Oh, it's got to be Salah, hasn't it? Got to be Salah to score first.
Okay.
Corners, I've gone 9.
9 corners. Yeah.
9
7, 8 or
corners.
9. Yeah.
And I was going to say 4-0, but for some reason I've gone 3-0.
Okay. Giza, is that drone out or it's gone away a bit?
Can you hear it?
I can hear it. It's definitely close. It's definitely fine.
Done it again. But after watching them this morning, I don't know whether to change this.
You can do it. You can. It's up to you.
I went for Salah as well.
Yeah.
Again, I went for 10 corners.
Yeah.
And I've got the 4 written down too.
Ooh.
Yeah. Fuck it. I've written it down. 4-0. 4-0 to Liverpool. They've got to put 3 points on the ball sooner or later, haven't they? And have a good win. They're at home. I think this is where it starts.
Someone's going to get it, aren't they? Someone's going to get their vengeance.
The backlash.
Yeah.
Right. Clipboard, Stu. Over to you.
Right, I've got more Salah to score first. Surprise, surprise.
Wow.
I've gone for 8 corners.
Russell. Yep.
But I've gone 4-1.
4-1, yeah?
Yeah, I could have it.
Oh, I forgot.
Right, I've gone for Luis Diaz to score first.
Interesting.
I've gone for 12 corners, and I'm expecting a response or reaction from Liverpool. I've gone Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 0. Same as Russell.
Okay.
Right, so over to Manchester City against Palace. Yeah, this should be a good game.
Well, I've got I can't go past Haaland. He's a machine, isn't he?
Yeah.
He didn't score first, but he got another goal. So, corners. Oh, shall I change this now?
What was it? 8?
Look at he's dying to know, isn't he?
It was 8.
I'm currently on 8. Yeah.
See what I mean, you lot? I'm onto this guy.
I'm gonna.
It's up to you. No, you can pick what
I'm
you
gonna
want.
up it to 9. I'm gonna say
Ooh.
9 corners. I just
9
got,
corners.
I just came. That was doing it then. I just thought, wait, this is Man City. They're gonna get more corners, and I've gone 3-1. Man City.
I'm kidding, man. I didn't fax this to you, did I, Russell? This
no, you Sunday.
Cieran Jr. has been
You don't
infiltrated.
fax anybody.
The fax machines, I didn't know they were still around, Cieran.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another time I've done anything was on a fax. Right, Man City Palace. Yeah, I'm sticking with Ireland all year. I told you. But the trouble is, I think it's really hard to pick Man City's first goal scorer because there's so many that can score. You could pick 8 that could score that first goal. Yeah. But I stick with Ireland. It's a real lottery with Man City first goal scorer. But I went for 9 corners, and I like the look of Palace, man. When we done our pre-season predictions, I had them up high in the top 10, and they're looking like it for me. I think they're a top 10 side this year. And I might be doing them a disservice, but I think Man City have beaten 3-1. But I think it could be closer than that. But I'll stick with what I wrote down, and I wrote down 3-1.
Same as Russell again.
Yeah. Yeah, again.
All right, Clippy, Man City v Palace. Remember, bear in mind, Palace won and drew against City last season. So,
Yeah.
they've had a bit of success against them, basically.
Right, well, I've gone Haaland to score first goal. I've gone 11 corners, but I've gone 2-1 Man City.
Ooh, 2-1. Okay.
2-1, yeah. I think it's gonna. I think there's going to be a goal between them.
You might be right there, Stu. I think it could be a tighter game than I'm giving them credit for.
Okay. Well, I've also gone for Haaland. I think he is quite easy to pick him. I've gone for 10 corners, and I've gone Man City 3, Crystal Palace 2.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that could be right too, mate. That could be.
All right, London Derby, Arsenal v Fulham.
Goal scorer. He's killing me in my fantasy, but I know he's going to come good, so I've gone Saka.
Okay.
Saka. I think he's got to come good. I've gone corners 7.
Yeah.
Nice 7. And I think it'll be 2-1 to Arsenal.
Okay. Giza. Arsenal Fulham.
Yeah, well, one bit different. I just, thought I'd change it up a bit, and I went Martinelli.
Okay.
Martinelli. I went 8 corners.
That's fine.
And I'm not giving Fulham a goal. I'm going to say 3-0 to Arsenal.
Bit more different. It's bad.
Clipboard, Stu.
Owen Jesus, first goal scorer.
Again, yeah.
Arsenal are flying out. They really are flying.
Yeah, they are.
Right, I don't know why, but I don't know why I've done this, but I've wrote it down, so I'm sticking to it. I've gone 14 corners.
Yeah.
And I've gone 3-1 Arsenal.
Okay, right. My first goal scorer, I have agreed or gone the same as Cieran. I've got Martinelli down here. I've gone for 11 corners, and I've gone Arsenal 4, Fulham 0.
Wow.
Ooh. Yeah. I think you might be right up there, Stuart, with a big corner count, because I've got 8, and I'm looking at it going 3-0 win, and it's probably a lot more than that.
At home as well.
Yeah. It's probably going to be more.
The most interesting thing with that one is the goal scorers. We've actually got a mix in that one.
We're all 3 different ones. Me and Cieran got the same. Right, Aston Villa, who's not having the best of season, against West Ham, who are having a terrible season, haven't even scored a goal.
Good entertainment, though. Good entertainment.
Yeah, let's go, Russell. This will be interesting.
Well, I'm hoping that he'll start again, because Aston Villa's trying to pick who they start. It's quite hard to watch. But I'm going to play it safe and go for Watkins to score first.
Yeah.
So I think there'll be a goal. I think it's going to be 7 corners.
Yeah.
And I think I've gone 1-1.
Okay.
Both struggling a bit. I think it'll be a bit nervy. So I think it'll be nervy 1-1.
Cieran.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Fuck, mate. I can't bring any positivity from that game we played at the weekend. Because we are, and look, the worst team in the league at this moment. And so that reflects what I'm wrote down here. Danny Ings to score 10 corners.
Yeah.
And a 2-1 win to Aston Villa.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh.
And it breaks my heart to say that, but I have given us our first goal of the season.
Exactly. Clippy's got, I reckon, got the same score as you, Cieran.
Surprisingly, no. It's got to start Schumacher. It's got to. If he's really as good as coach as what people think he is, he must look at the past 3 games now and think, no, this isn't working. I have to start Schumacher and Antonio together. Schumacher needs help, obviously, up there. He can't do it all on his own. But I've gone Schumacher for first goal. I've gone 9 corners, and I'm backing. I must call me stupid, call me what you want, but I'm backing West Ham to win 2-1.
Stupid. Right. Aston Villa, like Russell said, it's you don't know who's going to start for them. I've gone for another obvious one. I've gone Ollie Watkins, same as Russell. I've gone 9 corners, same as Stuart, and I've gone Aston Villa 3, West Ham United 1. And just like Cieran, I've given us our first goal. Boom. We're shit.
But you guys are really low.
We are shit. We're a joke. It's embarrassing. David Moyes is starting to piss me off. It's a shambles. Kieran's right. We do look like the worst team in the league. After Villa, it's Chelsea and Spurs. So if we don't pick up 3 points here, it could potentially be 6 games, 6 defeats. Anyway.
I'd have never thought
Right. Wolves v Newcastle, Russell.
I've gone for Callum Wilson to score first.
Okay.
I've gone corners 8.
Oh, no. 8. That's a unique one for you. Yep.
But I think Wolves are going to win 2-1.
Okay.
Wow.
I think Wolves are going to come good. I watched them against Spurs, and they're a good team. They're just not getting the results right now. So I think they can beat Newcastle.
All right. Kieran, Wolves v Newcastle.
Yeah, I've sort of got the same thinking as Russell there, really, because I think they've done well against Tottenham. Thought they were
They
a
did.
tad unlucky. But again, when I always say this about Wolves, they're lacking goals. They're lacking that, to score 2 or 3 in a game. And so what I did, I went for Callum Wilson.
Yep.
And I went for 8 corners.
Yep.
And I put it down as a 1-1 draw.
Okay. Clippy.
I went Wilson to Scott first goal.
Yeah.
I've gone 12 corners, but I've gone 1-2 and Newcastle. 2-1 and Newcastle.
Okay. Right. Well, I've gone for Guedes, the new guy for Wolves, who started really well against Spurs. He looked a threat, lively, can take players on. He was willing to shoot, all of that. I'm hoping that he starts and in front of his home crowd has that sort of game just for the purpose of my prediction. So, yeah,
Was it a
Guedes,
midfielder or forward for the new signing?
he's a forward.
Oh, is he the forward guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the forward one, yeah. Guedes. For the first time, I've gone for 8 corners. And just like Kieran, I've gone Wolves 1, Newcastle 1.
Titch, you got to get on that 8 train. You can't have this thing, Russell picks 8, I'm not doing it. Just get on board,
Nah.
get on the train, choo-choo, all the way to points.
You're too rigid. I like to be flexible.
That's why you're behind me. You're trying to be too flary. You got to
I'll
be.
catch you.
You got to be
don't worry.
German, like me. German.
I will catch you.
I think we should reduce the corners to 5 points for getting it right. That's what we should
I'm
do.
just playing by the rules.
If you're Leeds, 5 points. If you're West Ham,
Yeah,
3 points.
that's true. Yeah, that's
Come on, Stu. Come on. Look at this. This is scandalous. This is scandalous.
Right, the last game is Nottingham Forest v Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, I've gone for Kane on first scorer. I think I really don't. I've watched Forest. I've watched all the games of them. Forest, they signed a lot of players, but they ain't as good as they're playing. I think they should have lost to Everton personally, but yeah. So corners, I've wrote down 1, but I think there might be
1.
No. What I've wrote down.
Okay,
here,
1. Yeah, carry on. And your
no.
is
Look at this, trying to jump in anything.
yeah,
Very
good pick.
brave.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like the way you just
I'm going to up it by 1. I'm going to go 8 corners.
8 corners
8.
again.
8 corners again.
Okay, that was all an act, Kieran. That was all an act. Just because he knew he was going to say 8, but he thought, let me throw it.
No.
up a bit.
No. It was because the drone had just seen my 8 and he went, "Oh yeah, I better go."
Yeah, this guy.
But I think Forest are going to get a whooping, but I also think they might score. So I've gone 1-3.
1-3. Kieran, Forest Spurs.
Yeah, I went for Mr. Kane. To be honest, more I look at Son lately, he doesn't look like he's going to score a goal. But yeah, and he's a prick. But I went for Kane. I went for 8 corners. And yeah, I think even though they're sort of struggling to score lots of goals, Tottenham, I gave them 3. 3-0 to the horrible Spurs.
All right. Stu?
Yeah, I went for Captain Kane and 12 corners and 3-0 to Spurs.
Okay, well, unlike you lot, I was going to pick Son. I thought, nah, he is out of form. I've gone for Kulusevski. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Good dude.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I've also, like Stuart, I've gone for 12 corners. And I've gone Forest 0, Spurs 2.
That might. That might be more like it.
Yeah.
2-0.
Right. So, that wraps up our predictions, and yeah, it's been a nice, we got through that nicely, which would mean a little bit of a quicker edit. But yeah, Russell, before we end the show, how are you feeling for this week coming up? Do you think
you're not going to do the cards?
Oh, sorry. See what I mean?
That's the big one.
Right. Let me talk about it. Sorry.
I won the week, and you handed him 10 points.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. This little... Right now, the good one. That was a tester. Sorry. So 40 we worked out was the average, and it was bang on 40 cards for these 10 games. So now we sort of know exactly what we are aiming for. I haven't picked mine, but I'll pick mine. As you lot are, whatever. Yeah. So Russell, have you got yours written down already?
Yeah. I've gone 42 again.
Okay. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. Cieran?
39.
39?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stu?
Well, I had 39 wrote down, but because Kieran's seniority and he's the main man at channel, I'm going to go 38 corners.
No, I want 38. I want 38 now. I want the least corners there is. I want to be last.
So you look.
Go on.
So, right, Russell is 41.
I went 42.
42. Cieran is 39.
9.
Stuart 38. Right, I'm gonna go way away from you lot. Risky.
37.
I'm gonna go 44.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what
that makes it more fairer as well, actually, because we're all, you know what I mean. We've all got some. It's there's a gap between each one.
Yeah. Funny how Russell stuck to the same number though. He's clearly got an average for all of his algorithms. Calculations.
The paranoia in this top left-hand corner.
Well, you do know one of his you do know one of his iPads is bloody calculator, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
I am not that clever to even figure out an average. Take my advice.
Yeah,
you think I can figure out an average?
You googled it.
Why?
All right. So now, obviously, that is the end of the predictions. But like I said, is now we just go over to everybody on the panel and just say, Russell, are you confident going into this week, next week, whatever, this week?
Well, I can only go off positions, and right now in fantasy world and real world, it's all going well. So yeah, feeling good.
Geezer?
No, I'll tell you what, I've really enjoyed watching Leeds, and there's a hunger there, isn't there, and a desire, and sort of like where we were probably a year ago, that hunger and desire to win a game, and they've really been enjoyable to watch, mate. And that young ARTIXAN, God, he looks like all the stick people were giving him on these talk sports and that, buying a nobody, what is he doing? Some young American, he ain't going to do nothing. Well, he's shining at the moment, and I'm fair play to him. And he's got a great smile on his face. The boy's enjoying himself. So it's really, I really have enjoyed watching Leeds, and even I tell you, Newcastle as well are impressing me. With no superstars really. I mean that Joel Linton, immense for him. He's been absolute quality for them. Against Man City, he was everywhere. That boy. Yeah. I'll give him credit. I'll give so much credit for getting him in the middle of the park and that, and realise how much work that lad puts in, from box to box. So yeah, I'm enjoying the thing, but I'm not enjoying watching West Ham. I just saw a performance that just baffled me. How bad we were. No desire and no quality, no passing, no control of the ball. We let a team dictate the pace from beginning to end of the game, which we had to upset that, and we didn't. And I think Moyes, he got everything wrong. Potter out-tacticked him in every which way possible, and that doesn't bode well, because Potter's just got the mark on him, and he didn't change anything to upset that. He just carried on, picked the same players, the same setup, and thought it was going to work, which it hasn't done for the last 5 years in the bloody Premier League against Brighton. So yeah, I'm disappointed with our team, but there's been some good games and some good goals. I've enjoyed having it back.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a weird looking league. I keep looking at the league and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
it's not going to
Isn't
stay
it?
like this. No way. It looks weird to look at.
Well,
Yeah,
Stuart,
I mean, when we done our whole league predictions or what places, we wouldn't have many right, would we? At this
No.
moment,
Might,
Nah.
we
if you
might
look
do.
at all
Right
the-
now, it looks wonky. It looks
Yeah.
weird.
not yet. Stu, final thoughts?
Look, I can't say that I'm not pleased with where Leeds are and how they're playing, because I am pleased. I am a bit concerned for West Ham. They have to get something from this game, because if not, the pressure of what's going to be put on players, and I don't just mean Moyes, because while you're still in Europe, I think Moyes is getting an easy ride, if I'm honest. And the players, I remember last time when fans, when you first moved into London Stadium and you weren't getting the results, and the fans turned so much on players as well. And the players you can't give them players any more pressure, because if you give them any more pressure, I think they'll crumble. I really do. I don't think they've got it in them this season to get through this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really
worrying.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens at the end, or when we sit here next week. Clearly, I'm not optimistic, and I'm trying to be realistic, but I hope I'm wrong. But yeah, that's the end of the show. Thanks for everybody that's tuned in. There will be certain people, we don't get a lot of views, but there will be people that tune into this every week and like what they see. So thanks for that. And yeah, I enjoy doing this, really do. And yeah, we will be back next week with this, and between this channel and the Disabled Team, you'll see us online doing other stuff this week. Yeah, everybody have a great day, and with that being said, I'm gonna say goodbye.
See you later.
See you later.
Later.
All the best.